Hello, this is day 2 of Inktober. I'm getting started with my Sharpies, and I'm going to trace the shape of my phone to give myself a little section to work on for my Inktober challenge. Yesterday was the first day that I ever did Inktober, and it went really well, and I had some students join in with me. So that was just awesome. So today the challenge is Wisp or Wispy. So I am going to describe Wispy as kind of like fine and sinuous and delicate. So you could do something like a spider's web, you could do hair, you could do smoke, anything really kind of light and thin and maybe even like moving in the wind. So I didn't actually think about like doing a spider's web until this moment. And I really like that idea. Before that, I thought I was going to do hair, but I like the spider's web. So because it's wispy, I'm going to make the spider's web like it's blowing. So I'm not going to do straight web lines. I'm going to make them curved. If you would like to do the same thing as me, you can follow along. But if you want to do your own thing, I would love to see your own interpretation of wispy. Okay, I want to show you guys a trick that I learned from a friend at camp. And I had seen it done before, but I never met somebody who was so intensely passionate about giving her lines some curve, some oomph, and some just real, character. So what she did was wherever she had a curve on a line, and this could be in letters or in drawings or whatever, she kind of went back and like made that curve extra thick and fill in. And then there's a curve kind of going the other way here. So I'm gonna leave a little bit of that line skinny, and then I'm gonna give it a bit of a curve on the other side. My phone's blowing up. And then maybe over on this side as well. I still want this to be really thin because the challenge is Wisp. And I like how the curves make these skinny parts even skinnier looking. They like give it some contrast of thickness. So I'm going to do that everywhere. And I know this doesn't look like a spider's web yet, but we are going to add strings of web that kind of cut across each one of these foundation strings. So I promise you it will turn into a spider's web. But we might actually draw the spider before we do any of that. So I said this in my last Inktober challenge that drawing is not peaceful and relaxing for everybody. My wish and my hope is that after you spend some time developing a routine like in Inktober where you draw every day, that it becomes something relaxing and fun. But, it might just not be everybody's cup of tea, not everybody's piece of pie. So that's okay too. Kind of like exercise though, sorry about my phone, guys. Some people love to exercise. They can't start their day off without a run or a workout class. Not so for everyone. Some people can hardly keep up with a jog or a workout class or dance if they're just out of shape or out of practice. So I am liking this spider's web so far. I think it is kind of wispy. I added these tiny little tendrils over here because I thought they looked sort of wispy. And I'm actually hoping this comes out a little creepy too because it's spooky season. Can you see my spooky fingernail? All right, this needs to be a little bit more emphasized here. Okay, so I enjoy reinforcing lines like this. I hope that maybe you enjoy how it looks and you enjoy it as well, possibly. All right. I want to put my spider in here, and I want to make him a little wispy as well, or her. Okay. Yes, I am making my spider creepy, or I'm trying to anyways. If anybody is a spider appreciator, a spider aficionado, I need your phone number so you can come rescue the spiders that I find in my house sometimes. This is a spider inspired by Spirited Away. Those little soot balls that danced in that movie. I feel like these long legs that have like almost like muscles at the top are creepy. They are creeping me out. I don't know how I'm going to fit 8 legs here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might have to make 2 legs kind of like shooting off and like behind the spider because I just don't know how to get all 8 in a row here. Spider's looking like a tough guy. I don't know. I'm really stumped about this last pair of legs. Even art teachers get stuck with their drawings. All right. I found a way to fit it. Cool. He has 8 legs. That is enough. All right. Okay, now I'm going to start connecting the strands of the spider's web. I think I'm going to just add another little wispy tendril down here. All right, I'm ready. I'm going to put a little bit of a curve on these connecting lines. And then in this one, I would think because it's a bigger section, I'm going to see if I can give it a ripple to make it look like maybe the wind is blowing through it. How is that going to look? I don't know how to make this part of the spider's web look good. Maybe I'll leave it like that. Leave it open. I'll come back to it and decide later. So next week, my students are going to be doing op art, and they're going to be making drawings that look like they're moving, that cause optical illusions, that play with the eye. And this is actually kind of similar to op art right now. The way it looks like this part of the spider's web is kind of receding, and this part looks like it's sticking up. And if I shaded it, it would look even more like it's three-dimensional. All right, add a little bit more to this web. What else does this spider's web need? I'm gonna try something, and I might try to add a little bit of a curve, like thickness to the cross lines in the spider's web. I wasn't initially planning on doing that, but I'm gonna see how it goes. I kind of like it. Yep. Yep, I like it. So for Inktober, this is a great way to get some new followers on your social media because it's a very popular hashtag during this month. I already got a new follower today. So I definitely encourage you, if you're doing these drawings, to post them not only in your school portfolios, but also on your social media pages with the tag October or Inktober. All right. I am feeling pretty good about this. I think I might add a few little dots like stippling. I had fun doing some stippling in my last drawing. Yeah, so I'm just gonna add a few of these. These dots will also help me with my composition, making sure there's really not empty space on my page where interesting and eye-catching details could be. One thing I forgot to say on my last Inktober drawing is that when you are stippling or making all these little dots, you want to hold your paper down and you want to move your pen very intentionally up and down so that the dots don't become kind of like smudged or dashes by accident. If you want to keep that round dot shape, you have to like intentionally do that. Otherwise, they come out a little sloppy. And we are looking for excellent craftsmanship in everything we do. I'm liking the stippling. I've never been that into stippling before in my art, but I can try new things and discover new ways of going about it. And I love that about art. Your style can continue to change forever. Right now, I would consider myself a watercolor artist, mostly. I really like painting watercolors. I do a little bit of acrylics from time to time. I used to teach at a really awesome acrylic art studio. But who knows? Maybe someday my specialty will be mosaics or printmaking or pen and ink. Am I done? Does this need anything? I have to say, I really like making art in these videos for Inktober, and I really like talking while drawing. It's really fun to kind of extend my creative process into words like this. I hope people actually enjoy listening to me and I'm not just rambling on. Spider's web, all these little dots. What else could this drawing need? What would make it even wispier? Maybe a few more tendrils. Trying to see if there's another spot for tendrils. I don't know, but I think I'm going to stop here. I hope that you enjoyed day 2. Oh, I got to find a place to sign it. I'm glad I thought of that. I think I'll put it right here. This will be a great spot to feature my little signature. Nice. MM20. And I'm going to do a little curvature on my M's as well. Oh, maybe I should make my M's look wispy, huh? I may have overworked the M's a bit, but that's okay. MM20 hashtag Inktober 10 to 20. Hashtag Inktober 20. Is it Inktober 2020? I'll look that up later. All right, thanks for watching.